Area 15. You've heard of it, or maybe you haven't, but what on earth is it? A mile away from the Las Vegas Strip, but worlds apart. An environment that's a mix of art, science fiction, games, illusions, experiences, and the entertainment buzzword of the day, immersion.
Area 15, not to be confused with Area 51, but it's still out of this world.
So get ready, because this adventure starts right now.
What have we here, and why has it taken so long for us to come and find out? The tagline for Area 15 may be that it doesn't exist, but we're about to prove different. We are just 1 mile west of the Strip next to the interstate at the immersive entertainment district known as Area 15. It's a campus, and there's a lot going on right here. You may have seen promos for the Illuminarian. It's one of the cinematic immersion experiences that have become so popular recently. Pay attention to this structure. We're going to take a much closer look at it later in this video. Among the low-key dark gray buildings, this one particularly shouts to be noticed. In here was the Lost Spirits Distillery, a fully functioning distillery inside a dreamlike world. Sadly, it closed just 2 months ago, unable to overcome debts it had accumulated during and after the pandemic. But what incredible curb appeal, don't you agree? On your way into the main building at Area 15, you enter through this outdoor gallery called Art Island. The sculptures came here from past Burning Man events and are available for sale. Now this one was our favorite. It's called McCann 9, and it has a unique dedication to our favorite pop culture robots.
McCann 9 is dedicated to the Iron Giant, R2-D2 and C-3PO, Data, Bender, Johnny 5, Optimus Prime, and the Autobots, and all the other robots who have helped to show us that you don't have to be human to have humanity.
What a great sentiment. All right, folks, in we go through this very sci-fi looking portal, and notice we didn't pay any admission. Now this guy is rolling out the welcome mat. A 12-foot tall skull featuring 360-degree projection mapping. He gives you an inkling of the surreal experience you're about to see. The initial plans for an entertainment and retail complex with a sci-fi theme came about in 2016, with most of the venues opening in 2020 and 2021. This building is a huge 200,000 square foot space on 2 levels. The main hall is called The Spine, lit with black light and neon. Early on, the Meow Wolf Entertainment Company teamed up with Area 15 and became their anchor tenant. Area 15's owners wanted to create an event center beyond a mall or a theme park, something original that had never existed. It's been described in reviews as sensory overload in the best way possible, and has been awarded Best Attraction by Las Vegas Magazine 3 years running. When you do come here, pay attention to the incredible artwork along the walls. And who can miss those psychedelic trash cans? Let's pop into some of the establishments. Wild Muse touts itself on the banners outside as fun festival fashion. And I think these things would fit right in at a Burning Man or EDC. If you're local, take note, 20% off. The Depot is your obligatory themed gift shop. And there's an actual toy store here with a colorful selection of toys for kids of all ages. If you're already in need of a snack, the Conduit Cafe is described as serving up substance in the fast lane. Coffees and bite-sized grab-and-go items. For something a little more substantial, Kaya Hand Roll promises a mouth-watering flavor journey, a true East meets West experience. The artwork alone makes it worth a stop. Now here's one of those ticketed experiences we mentioned, bringing your He-Man fantasies to life by throwing an axe. Dueling Axes has 18 throwing lanes and a bar.
Rocket Fizz. Can Dale find a coffee crisp in here? Let's see. Hello. Well, we have lots of chips. What's up on poppin' candies? Lots of cool vintage soda pops. What do you see, Mr. Dale? Did you find any coffee crisp yet?
No, they don't have any.
Nothing yet?
No, they don't have any. I don't think they do anyway. Do you have coffee crisps?
From Canada.
From Canada?
It's a chocolate coffee. You
I
don't.
see you said you have some stuff from overseas and stuff.
Yeah. No, right now we don't have any.
That's
We'll
okay,
take a
'cause
look.
nobody
Thank
else in the United States does either. So you're okay.
Rocket Fizz is quick to tell you they're not your old-fashioned candy and soda pop shop. But from what I see here, they sure do have a huge selection of those vintage candies we love from our childhoods. This statement piece in here is this 23-foot tall Japanese maple tree. Its 5,000 glistening leaves are embellished with thousands of LED lights that pulse with the beat of the music. The tree marks the entrance to the Oddwood Bar, which happened to be hosting a private event when we were there. This indoor lounge and private event space under the volcano-shaped canopy is called Sanctuary. It's located right next door to the bar. Now here's a fun fact. The canopy supports are made from bamboo from the islands of Bali and Java. On the west side of the spine is the 52,000 square foot Omega Mart. This walk-through art exhibit, themed after a grocery store, is brought to us by the folks of Meow Wolf. More than 325 artists worked on this extraordinary immersive world. To the left is an arresting visual of the infamous additive S for source, the ingredient in all of the Omega Mart products. Look it up. On the opposite side is the Meow Wolf logo shop. If you aren't familiar with it, Meow Wolf is an American arts and entertainment company that got its start in 2008. They create large-scale interactive immersive art installations. Omega Mart is one of 4 in operation. To our right is a concert and event venue called The Wall. And beyond that, the Asylum Bar and Arcade. Now this is a fun space with a casual laid-back atmosphere. Vintage arcade games with a modern twist, handcrafted cocktails, and craft beers, and some killer wall art even leading up to the second level. Speaking of second levels, let's go check out the mezzanine. There's no better place to appreciate the sheer sensory overload that is the spine than from up here. By the way, the name Area 15 is not only a nod to Nevada's Area 51, but also to the owner's founding in 1915, as well as Interstate 15 next door. This is your entry point to another of those immersive experiences, Halley's Comet. It's the world's first dual-track roller glider and takes the rider dipping, soaring, and gliding above the spine. Up here is the urban indoor golf experience called 5 Iron Golf. It's a unique mashup of golf and entertainment with simulators, teaching professionals, leagues, tournaments, and of course, a bar. Notice these prints on the floor? They lead to the Museum Fiasco, a 5,000 square foot revolving exhibit that showcases curated playlists. Currently, highlights of a concert by electronic music producer and DJ Deadmau5 is the featured exhibit. He has often headlined in the Ultra nightclubs on the Strip and recently did a pop-up experience here at Area 15. Now this looks interesting.
So you guys, I think this is done by the same guy that invented the Blue Man Group. Should I go in? Wink World? Come on, let's do it.
The way things work here is that you purchase tickets for the experience you want via these kiosks, and your ticket is delivered to your email. This particular one has a timed entry. So what is Wink World? It's been described as part psychedelic art, part carnival funhouse. It was created by Chris Wink, one of the original founders of the Blue Man Group and Area 15's director of content. He is a master at designing multimedia entertainment.
Love your outfit. Thank you. Go. Oh my gosh. It's like a kaleidoscope. It's wonderful.
The experience consists of 6 infinity mirror rooms celebrating life's infinite possibilities. Each small pod has a different theme that the visitor stands and experiences by focusing on the visual, the narration, and the soundtrack. About 20 minutes later, you step out into just what you'd expect, a themed gift shop. What we appreciated most here was the prominent acknowledgement of the music and the credits for making it all possible. About a week before our visit, Paula and our son Scott visited Area 15 for the first time to attend one of the special events. They arrived just at opening, 11 a.m. on a Sunday, and there was quite a line waiting for entry. This place definitely has caught on. Along with everything we have already seen, Area 15's main building also has an event venue. And on this occasion, it was a streetwear expo. Now here's an FYI. Check their website for all kinds of other events, something to suit every interest. This particular one-day attraction was sponsored by the Las Vegas Exchange, a sale featuring street clothing and sneakers. This is not a huge haul by convention center standards, but it's a good size for many purposes. And the best part about it is this outdoor space called The Grounds. It was added to Area 15 in 2021, meant to host concerts and other outdoor events. It's a generous 4 acres and enclosed on all sides. The wall art is spectacular, and the stage and lighting are state-of-the-art.
Well, hello there. We are at Area 15. We have never been here before, and it's been here for a while. Our son came here with Paula, and they had a pretty good time, so we decided we better film this thing because everybody else is doing it. The place is crowded. It's a madhouse. It's a little bit dark. There's a lot of flashing stuff going on, so if you got a problem with that, this probably isn't your place. But we're at a place to eat, and now, wait a minute, don't tell me, it is called The Beast. I got salmon, Paul got a chicken sandwich, and we'll show you that when it gets here.
Yep, it's called The Beast. It's on the main floor of Area 15, opened by famous chef Todd English in 2021. The Beast is described in reviews as a steampunk-inspired gastropub with rugged charm and a vibrant atmosphere. Back here is a semi-private dining room. And around the bend, one of the 6 open kitchens. The wall art is spectacular. There are bars on both the left and right near the entrance. And the architectural details. We just love those candle sconces. We mentioned the open kitchen. No matter where you sit, you can watch the action from a blazing fire to tossing those Belly of the Beast pizzas. It's a free floor show.
All right, as you can see, I got the salmon. It has a nice lemon sauce next to it. This is really a nice presentation. This is a pepper skewer. I'm not sure what kind of peppers they are, and it also has onions on it as well. So that's an interesting take. Let me just take a little bite of my salmon. I don't know if you can see it or not. That's very good. Let me just try it with the lemon sauce. A little bit of lemon sauce. Oh, that's very good. Ooh, I like that a lot. I forgot to mention, I also got some carrots that has some kind of a glaze on it. Very crispy, very, very good. It has the sauce here. I stuck my fork in it and it almost burnt my tongue off. So I don't think I'm gonna go for that. But salmon, carrots, very, very good. We're still waiting on Paula's food.
Well, howdy. That was weirdly timed, but what are you gonna do? I do have a spicy chicken sandwich. It is boiling hot. It's got sriracha sauce on it and some pickles. Oh my goodness. Let's see how we do, huh? Woo. It's almost like buffalo wing sauce. Burny, but in the best way. Piping hot. Love this breading. Oh, that's amazing.
How's the fries?
I don't know. Shoestring fries, those look great. I love little basket. Like Dale said, really good presentation on these plates. Super hot, super fresh, made for me. Very good. Hey friends, we are back with the carrots. Dale didn't give this a chance. You know he doesn't like dips and sauces, but I'm brave. I already tasted it, and believe it or not, you guys, it's chili. It's a really, really hot, savory chili. And it offsets the mild carrot perfectly. It's amazing. It's chili. Look at that.
Remember seeing this from the parking lot earlier? We are going to wrap up this extraordinary day at Area 15 by sending Paula skyward on Liftoff. Liftoff is a ticketed experience where the rider straps into what's called a helix for what's more or less an open-air balloon ride. You can bring your drink with you, and they provide lanyards so you don't drop your phone. I wouldn't do this for $1 million. and off she goes.
This experience was inspired by aeronauts and aviators of the past, the present, and into the future. Even though it's a slow-moving observation tower type ride, it's barely a moment before gorgeous views of the Las Vegas Strip are revealed. My stalwart cameraman at ground level captures the moment that we reach the apex 130 feet above him. Looking eastward, the top point affords spectacular views of the entire strip lit by the setting sun. The helix revolves slowly, giving the riders 360-degree views of the entire valley. But you can't blame me for focusing on the strip and the mesmerizing view of the highway traffic down there. This ride is meant to break barriers between land and sky. Well done, I love it! I cannot resist peeking down from here to the plaza far below us. And check out this bird's eye view of Area 15.
The entire ride takes just about 10 minutes, so all too soon they're headed back down. Minus the hissing sound of hot air, it kind of does remind you of a balloon. In real time, this takes just over a minute. And here they are, back on terra firma.
Best $12 I've spent in Las Vegas all year. Well, my friends, I meant what I said. The lovely Angel gave us a $1 discount, so it cost me $12 to go 130 feet above the Las Vegas Valley, and it was spectacular.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it, but I'll tell you, it looked like it was a lot of fun and not that expensive for what you're getting, right?
Absolutely. You don't have to go to the top of the stratosphere. You can just ride that wonderful ride and just spectacular views, and you could take your drink with you. Like, what's not to love?
Now, let me just say one thing about Area 15. As far as filming-wise, it's very dark in there. It's very, sometimes your stuff is going to be a little bit grainy when you do it. But, you know, if you guys know how to overcome that, you can get some really good shots in there because it's really an amazing place.
Between the neon, the lasers, and everything, it is quite the experience, you guys. Plus, let me tell you this one thing. I purchased 2 a la carte experiences, but they have bundles or what's called experience passes on their website. So if you plan to be there for several hours or the day, look into those passes because they can bundle a whole bunch of those experiences for a cheaper price. I think the first one might be $49. And there are discounts as well.
And also, while she was up there in the fake balloon, if you look off to the back, that Universal Studios horror thing, they're building it right now.
Horror Unleashed.
Yeah.
You can see it just to the north. It's going to be 110,000 square feet. Lots of construction vehicles back there. Cannot wait for that. Plus, in doing my research, one more thing. Lionsgate has signed an agreement with Area 15 to build a John Wick experience here based on the Keanu Reeves series of movies, which will be another crowd pleaser,
Oh, yeah?
I know. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't
very
know
cool. Yeah.
All right. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else you want to tell these nice people? I'm going to go smooth again. Miss Paul.
I have to give a big shout out to Scott. Thank you for taking me there, getting me excited about Area 15, and sending us back there because we had such a great time.
Hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye,
Bye, everybody.